we've got an exciting matchup for our Division III state championship. Marshall coming into this one trying to defend their 2018 title, and Laconia trying to maybe hoist up that gold ball for their first trip to state in school history for girls basketball. Let's now get our Menards points of the game. They are brought to you by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. First for Marshall, they were able to top GET in the state semifinal. A lot of that came to Anna Lutz, Mia Morel, and Soraya Morel. A big spark for them, Laura.
Yeah, the Morel sisters did a nice job stepping up for them. Obviously, the senior led by Soraya. And then Anna Lutz will have a big day today.
And then for Laconia, they were able to top Freedom in the state semifinal game, and that was led by Kira Otto. She had 28 points in that state semifinal, and she is their leading scorer, but also Macy Grotti brings that big presence inside, standing at 6 foot tall.
Yes, Grotti is the voice, the emotional leader, and Otto is such a phenomenal athlete, and I look for a great matchup.
Well, we have said that these two teams mirror one another, so it's going to be a good matchup. Stay with us. Next, the lights go out. We'll have your starting lineup when we return. Let's now get a message from our statewide sponsors. We are your WIAA network station. And it's time for tip-off. The Rec Center's rocking. Here is our Division III state championship. And the Laconia Spartans will get the first possession. Macy Grotti gets it over to Alyssa Dins, to Jen Beatty, working it around the perimeter. Haley Renz drives left, and the board goes to Morel. Mia Morel, number 10. Soraya Morel, 23. Gets the ball inside. Nice left-hander by Anna Lutz, and that's our first points of this game.
Right away, you see that Marshall, after a make, is in a 2-2-1.
Good job breaking the press for the Spartans. Kira Otto's little jumper off the mark. Rebound by Maya Andrews. Wasting no time, pushing the tempo up pace.
Both teams want to push tempo.
Mariah Lutz. Lutz takes it in. Kicks it back out. The Marshall Cardinals led by a sophomore trio. That one just a little bit too far. Kira Otto pushing the court, taking on 3.
Right there, a little travel by Otto. Needed to bounce back a little bit, create a little separation so one of the posts could cut down the lane for an easy transition.
The Marshall Cardinals are led by 3 sophomore sensations in Lutz, Mia Morel, and also Laura Nickel.
Right now we have Laconia at a 1-3-1.
Good hands by Alyssa Dins. She looks up court. They'll get into their offense. Jen Beatty now with the ball at the top of the key.
Interesting matchup will be Mia Morel versus Otto.
Dins 3 just a little bit off the mark. And we're pushing it the other way. Maya Andrews finds it inside again. Anna Lutz now with 4 points.
And we thought that Lutz would come out and be more aggressive offensively. And right away, they're looking to get her involved early.
The Laconia Spartans are led by 4 seniors in their starters. Kira Otto, their leading scorer, a really good 3-point shooter. Haley Renz had quite a game, though, in their state semifinal. Enough can't be said about the way Alyssa Dins not only works the paint, but also does a great job getting some assists. That foul's going to be on some tough defense by Soraya Morel. That's her first.
The other interesting matchup, we have Lutz versus Dins. And I know that Coach Keller talked about challenging Lutz this season as being one of the primary defenders for the bigs inside.
Otto going baseline. Dins gets the board and the putback.
Stayed aggressive on the offensive board. Right there you can see Lutz knows how important it is that she stays in the game, and she didn't even try to go for that block.
1 possession game now. Baseline able to find inside. Possession will go to the Spartans.
And right there you had a 3-2 Laconia was in.
4-2, we got a on the court, so we're going to take a quick break with them. Let's get a message from our statewide sponsors. We are your WIAA network station. How fun for these girls. This is what they dream of all year, even some since they're probably 5, 6, 7 years old. Yeah, Lutz with the block.
These guys have been playing together for a long time, both sides of the ball.
Morrell, beautiful eyes. Just a little off the money with the foot back. Nice hustle by Lauren Nickel.
Mia Morrell does a great job ball faking, and she always has her eyes looking at the rim for all those cutters.
We talked about it, a key for them, points in the paint. They're doing a really good job with that. Lutz now with 2 blocks. That's a good battle to watch. Dins versus Lutz. And check out the nice pass. Just a little off the mark, but good position to get the rebound and the quick put back by Laura Nickel.
Well, Nichols yesterday or 2 days ago had 11 rebounds. So, you know, she knows, she does all the dirty work, you know, the things that you don't get in the paper all the time. She can score it. On any other team, she'd be a big time scorer, but she just wants to win ball games and help her team out. And I think when you're at that level, people have to buy into that.
Yeah, sometimes the stats don't tell you the whole game, because there's the players that shut down the best player on the other team. The defense, Kira Otto takes on 2. That will count, and she will try to make that a 3-point play. Just the skill level from her. She had 28 points in the state semifinal, but look at the way. Confident, takes on 2 in the paint, goes up and makes it strong. Let's see if she can make this to make it 3. And she does.
Yeah, right there she did a great job ripping through the contact, and Coach Morgan talked about they need side-to-side action, move the ball, and when they do that, good things happen. Right there they probably had 10 passes before they even got a score. Here they're in a 2-3. Again, Laconia brings a lot of length.
Everybody inside again. Second chance. Good job getting that positioning inside. That's Bailey Newberger. She's a senior for them, stands at 6'1", and she comes off the bench, and she also was another one of those that we talked about, was a huge spark in the state semifinal game. She played 18 minutes, had 11 points and 5 rebounds.
Yeah, she's a volleyball player, very athletic kid, can jump, has great timing and nose for the ball. You know, this is her first year out. She didn't play the last several years and decided, what the heck, I'm a senior. And, you know, I think if you're Coach Keller, you're very happy that she showed up.
Yeah, and it's huge. When you only go about 7 deep and you've got a spark like that off the bench, that's great. Let's now get a message from your local station. We are your WIAA network station. Welcome back to the Resch Center. The 2019 WIAA tournament is brought to you by Rural Mutual Insurance Company. Premiums paid here, stay here to keep Wisconsin strong. A proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Sportsmanship Award for over 50 years. We've got 2:27 left in the first half. Right now, Marshall with the 1-point advantage, and they've got the ball. One of the things that we had talked about, though, is rebounding. Right now, Marshall is winning that game 17-10. Lutz goes up against Dins. Dins will draw the foul, and Lutz will head to the line.
Lutz is just doing a great job using her body, protecting the ball, getting her shoulders into Dins, and then being able to get the shot off. Dins picked up her second foul on that right now. And, you know, at that time, you just have to wall up if you're Dins. You gotta stay very disciplined in that, because most people want a shot block.
Yes.
If you're a little bit taller, you want to get that block. And sometimes just walling up, and again, it's more important to keep people in the game if you're a key player.
And it's so hard. You just want to go straight up, and that block's going to feel so good. I was one of those players, you know, they'd say, you get 5 fouls, so you might as well use 4. But, you know, be smart about it. Don't get them all in the first half.
Yeah. Well, Coach Morgan took her out right now in the sectional final game. Otto ended up with third with 25 seconds left in the first half. So I think he probably thinks, no, this is too big a stage right now.
And the Spartans trap caused a little trouble for the Cardinals, so they called a 30-second timeout just to make sure that they didn't lose that possession.
Well, again,
the rec center's going to start rocking now. Here comes Jump Around. How fun is this, though, for the entire community? Everybody's here having a good time. I love seeing the little kids get to watch some of their role models out here on the court. Everybody's having a good time.
Yes, both communities, have a great following. Obviously very excited. Marshall's back for the second straight year, trying to win that gold ball. Laconia, first time here. Wanted to be here last year, and Thomas More had different ideas, but, both communities support these teams very, very well.
And you can see very similar when it comes to field goal percentages right now, both shooting 38% here in the first half. Cardinals being patient on offense.
Now they've changed from a 1-3-1 to a 2-3 zone.
Going baseline, takes on two, and still able to get the bucket.
Again, Nichols does so many things well for them. Was able to put it on the floor. Marshall's in a 1-3-1 with the very tall leaper Newberger.
And Laura Nickel, just such a good post player. I mean, look at the way she can drive from outside, take on two. And with that finish, she now has 6 points here in the first half.
Well, she was able to change direction so well. The defense rotated over, but didn't rotate over in an athletic way, and she was able to go around.
Otto already with 12 points, 1 steal, and 2 rebounds.
When you get to this level, you just know there's many more players that are on the court here that don't predetermine what they're going to do. They base it off of their reads of what the defense is doing, and especially when they put the ball on the floor and they're able to be very shifty and attacking the basket and things like that. And obviously we've got two teams that have a lot of talented players that can do that. Very exciting for basketball that, the game of basketball has grown for the state of Wisconsin and continues to get better.
Lutz not afraid to go up against two, and Grotti inside and still finish on that. She now has 14. Ball movement, so going to be key for the Spartans here. They'll get her out of this, break the zone. Dish, that one's off the mark for Renz. Lutz with the rebound.
Sometimes, in a 1-3-1, the only shot they give you is that 3, it seems like. And if it's not going down, you can get behind very quickly.
Possession will go to the Spartans.
With Marshall and Newberger on top, it's very, challenging because she's out there. She's got 5 fouls to give, kind of like what you were saying when you played, and you can see her being very aggressive. But she bends her knees, gets her hips low. She's explosive. Her arms are out wide. Her job is just to influence and let all these great players behind her that have a lot more basketball experience make the reads and get the steal.
And we've got our final 7 seconds. They put Dins back in for this final play. Who will take that final shot? Kira Otto. And here we are at half. Marshall with the lead, 29-24 in the first half. Yes, right now Marshall with the lead, 29-24 at half, but it is still anyone's game. Let's get a recap of our first half highlights. First, let's start with the Cardinals. Man, the way they share the basketball is impressive. Look at the way Andrews finds Anna Lutz with 2 on her. She is able to get the finish. And then for the Spartans, Dins. Look at the post move. She's so solid. She had 6 points in the first half. Mia Morrell gets it back outside to Anna Lutz for the Cardinal. That one gets the roll. And then also, again, Mia Morrell continuing with the assist and the put back inside. Nice board and put back. For the Spartans, Kira Otto, so much of their offense goes through their leading scorer. She gets 1 from deep. Make that 2. 13 points for Kira Otto in the first half.